Hi guys, and welcome to the happiest carnivore. We've got a lot to talk about tonight, and I am really excited because I am going to be answering some of your questions. Going to be doing a Q&A. And I didn't think about the answers ahead of time, so I didn't plan them out. But I'm going to be answering some of those. At the end, I'm going to be doing a head wrap tutorial because I've had several people ask me about how I wear the towel around my head, as my granddaughter calls it. And I'll do that at the very end for, those of you that want to stick around and watch it. But before I even get to any of that, I need to ask you guys a couple questions. The first one, I call myself the happiest carnivore, and I am most days, but you also know that I have mood swings, and there are some days where I'm not as happy. And I made a post the other day and I referred to myself as the most imperfect carnivore, and that really seemed to resonate with more people. So I'm thinking I should change my handle or the title to the most imperfect carnivore. I would still go by resting witch face because let's face it, that's who I am. But I've only been using the happiest carnivore for about a month or two. So, it wouldn't be that big of a deal to change it. And I just think more people relate to that. What do you guys think? How do you feel about it? Because like I said, I'm not always the happiest carnivore, so I don't feel like that title is very true. If I was, then yeah, but I'll always be the imperfect carnivore. I don't know if I'm the most imperfect. I feel like it just by, all the channels. When I look at them, I haven't seen anybody that's, you know, as imperfect as me. There's a few of them that are actually perfect. So anyway, I'm going to wait till I hear from you guys before I decide on doing anything. The next question I have, and this one, I'm a little concerned. Before I started doing carnivore, I had no problems with my blood pressure. It was always spot on. And that's when I was even fatter. I still didn't have any issues with it. Once in a while, it would shoot up every once in a while. And it was usually briefly, but it was usually when I was either sick or if I was worried about something, and it would last for a couple days and I could bring it back down naturally. I never had to go on medication. And lately I started feeling, I know when it goes up, I can feel it. I just feel different. I feel tired and I get this weird feeling in my head. So sure enough, you got out my blood pressure cuff. I just have one of these ones that you wear on your wrist. And I know they're probably not the most reliable, but my husband tried it and his was perfect, and it's always perfect. So it was right with him. So then I tried it and mine was high. And so I took it like 3 different times. I did both wrists and yeah, it was still bad. It was anywhere from, oh, let's see, I think I got 154 over 80. And then the other one was, I got 172 over 84. And then it was 150 again over 80 something. So it's kind of fluctuates. And it's not crazy high because I am 63. So, and I am still 50 pounds overweight at least. So, it's expected to be somewhat higher than, it should be. But, is that too high? Is that concerning? I think what I'm thinking is I'm just going to wait a couple days. I'm going to keep an eye on it. If it doesn't come down, then I'll go in and find out, why. I'm doing the carnivore diet. I've been feeling great. I've lost weight. It should be perfect, right? I don't take any medications. I don't do any drugs. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke. I do drink coffee. And I know coffee raises it, but I hadn't just like drank a cup of coffee before I took it. It'd been hours. So I just don't know. I don't know what to think, and I don't want to go, oh, it's the carnivore diet, I got to quit that. I don't think it's that. But, what else would cause it, besides, our current situation with, the windstorms and the power outages for 3 days at a time. And then, we've had some other little issues going on that, I'm not at liberty to discuss, but things that concern me. I'm a worrier, huge worrier. It, runs in my family. I can make a mountain out of a molehill, let me tell you. And I know that's a big part of it. But the issues that I was most concerned about have been resolved. But there's still other issues that, we're just, watching, we're keeping an eye on. And so maybe I think I'm not as worried as I am. Maybe it is affecting me. I don't know. Anyway, enough about me. But if you have any ideas and or any things that if you've done to bring your blood pressure back down, because I'm trying all these other holistic approaches. I'm going to see later on if it works. I'm just, tried a few things earlier. But anyway, yeah, I would appreciate any suggestions you have. So anyway, those are my questions to you. Now I want to answer some of the questions that you guys have asked me because I thought they were rather interesting. Let me see, bring them up here. The first one was from one of my newer subscribers, Terrierized. I think that's so cute. Obviously, they have terriers. Terrierized, I don't know if you're a male or female. Doesn't make any difference, but I'm just curious. The question that you asked, and I thought this one was interesting. They asked, were you raised on the land or have family or friends that farmed growing up? No, I'm a suburbanite and I do have a garden and as an herbalist, I plant a lot of herbs and flowers and that type of thing. My husband, he plants vegetables and I have in the past, but he's the gardener. But that's about it. That's my dream. I would love to have a big piece of property and a family commune and where we grow our own vegetables and all that kind of stuff, even though I'm a carnivore and I don't eat those things. But it would be nice to have access to that if there's any food shortages or whatever, just knowing that I could feed my family. It's just always been a dream I've had. So I would love that, to have my own chickens and maybe have a cow or goat, or yeah, I would love to be a farmer Dawn. Yeah, it sounds amazing, but no. Like I said, I've always lived in suburbia. Yeah, no farmers in my family, but thank you for asking that. I really appreciated that. I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, the next question was from my young friend Joshua, Meat Base 365. If you haven't checked his channel out, you really should. This guy's, he's got a lot of good info and he comes across very well. He asked, what is your favorite cut of meat? Well, before doing carnivore, I would not have said any kind of red meat because I didn't like red meat. I was, poultry girl. Give me chicken or turkey, man, even ground turkey over hamburger. But now that I've been eating this way, I actually like red meat. And we'd go out to restaurants and I would never think of ordering a steak. That was just like, who would eat steak? I just never really cared for it. Now that's what I look forward to. I love a good steak. Ribeye. Ribeye is my favorite. I'm still, there's a lot of things I haven't tried, but at this point it's ribeye. I even like sirloin. I don't know why. I know it's probably not the best, but I buy the 3-packs from Aldi's and they're easy to cook up. I slice them thin and they're tender and I enjoy those. But right now I would go with ribeye, definitely. What's the new one? It's not new, but picanha. More people are talking about that. It's like I never heard of that before, so to me it's new, but obviously it's been around for a while. But picanha is good. My nephew made that for us when we were back in Nebraska. My husband's made it for me. It's good. So I guess that would be my second favorite. I'm not sure, but oh, funny story. Years ago, when my husband and I were very first dating, that's when I was I was going through my vegetarian stage because, I just thought it was cool. I was from California and I just thought, yeah, it made me look really cool. So I had moved back to Nebraska where I was originally from, and that's where I met him. And on our first date, he took me to a steakhouse. I was like, it was such a bummer for both of us. I ordered a salad and, here he is trying to be a nice guy and impress me and took me out to the nicest steakhouse and I just blew it. But, And what a waste too, because I ended up not being a vegetarian. I could have had a great dinner that night. But anyway, so that was just during my brief period as a vegetarian. Live and learn. Okay, so Chelsea, I don't know if it's Chelsea or Chelsea Elwood. She's got several questions here. So let's see. The first one is, what do you think of diet drugs? Well, Chelsea, I have tried diet drugs, and I think they're a waste of time, and I think they're unhealthy, and the new ones are actually scary. Ozempic, if you're using them because you're diabetic or whatever, maybe they're good. But the majority of people that I see that are using them for quick weight loss. And I don't think they understand what they're getting themselves into. From what I understand, from what I'm reading, it's something you have to take for life. And everyone that takes it to lose the weight and goes off of it gains the weight right back. The side effects and the things that could happen because of it are just so scary. It's absolutely not worth it. And like I said, I've taken diet drugs before. They really do nothing for you except drain your pocketbook. Carnivore has been far better and far more effective than any diet drug as far as giving me energy and helping me lose weight. So I think they should be outlawed. I don't know about using them for being a diabetic, if they're helpful for that. I was only reading about them in regards to losing weight. So I have a very negative feeling towards diet drugs. Okay, what's your favorite carnivore meal? Well, I guess it would be steak. I like, ribeye steak slathered in butter and crab legs with, melted butter. That's the ultimate. Of course, I can't afford to eat that all the time or hardly ever. I think I've done it once. We went out to eat. Or did we do it at home? I can't remember. But that would be the ultimate meal. If I could eat that every night, I would eat that every night. So, okay, she says she can't wait to see the head wrap tutorial. Well, then stick around because that's going to be at the end of this. And then when are you going to share some more of your witchy herbal stuff? I haven't done anything with that for a while. I mean, I'm always working on that stuff. I make my potions and concoctions, but I haven't done any filming of it. I'm not sure how other people feel about it. I think some people are still kind of weird about the whole witchy thing. And if you are, I've made a video explaining I don't practice black magic. I don't talk to the dead. I'm an herbalist, and I'm a green witch. I just, I work with plants and herbs, and I make my own concoctions. I've gone to school for this, and I feel I'm a naturalist. I'm in touch with nature. That's where I'm my happiness or my happiest. And so yeah, if you have any problems with that, and I'm gonna put the description or put the link to that video in the description so you can, I'll tell you more about it. So you'll have an idea of where I'm coming from. I don't want you to get freaked out by it because for some reason, some people do. They think that it's, I don't know what. But anyway, she asked about that. And she also wants to know if I'm ever going to go do a live. I want to do a live. I don't know how. I'm scared. I need to talk to some of you guys that have done a live because it looks kind of daunting right now. And I would be embarrassed if I went live and 2 people showed up and it was just my family members, So I don't know. I don't know about that. Maybe when I get more subscribers. I think right now I've got 800 and something, which still blows my mind. That's incredible. But usually if you get 10% that actually comment to you, you're doing well. And so I don't know how I would do with a live if, more than 10 people would show up. But yeah, I would like to do one. I will. I keep telling my grandkids because they've asked me to, and I say, well, if I get to like 1,000 subscribers to celebrate, I'll do a live. We'll see how it goes, but I got to figure out how to do it first. So yes, eventually I will do one. My little brother George, who also has a great channel, he's pretty new. We've been bugging him forever because this guy knows carnivore. He knows. Him and his wife both. They've got incredible stories. And he's just starting to talk about it, and he's made a channel, and you really need to go check him out because like I said, he's amazing anyway, just as a human being, but his channel is wonderful. And I know he's only got a few videos. I got to keep encouraging him to do more, but he works full time. He's got a lot going on. But when he gets a chance, I hope, he'll post some more. It's George Good Enough 823. His question is, how is Nana Witch? We haven't seen much of her recently, and we're getting a bit worried about her. Well, she's alive and well. Just hasn't been filming a lot, and I think I need to, bring her back around, because that's when I'm happiest, when I'm doing my herbal stuff. I've been working on some oils and stuff, but I just haven't really been filming a lot of it. But I will, now that I know that you guys are thinking about her. I appreciate that. I'll be sharing some more stuff soon, I hope. But anyway, so yeah, I think that's it for the questions. I had some other ones and I answered them, as they asked me. It was mainly about, doing the carnivore diet. And then I made a whole video about it, which I can also put that in the links too. If you're new and you want to know just the basics, I'll share my basics with you. We all have, different things, that we do. And I'm just going to share what I've done, my story, and, what might benefit you, what might help you. So if you're interested, I'll put that down in the links too. So now we're going to do that tutorial on wearing a head wrap if you're interested. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Okay, guys, so here we go. First, I wear a ton of different head wraps, but my favorites are these multicolored ones because I can change the color according to my outfit. Like today I'm wearing green, obviously. And let's see, I know there's green in there somewhere. See, right there. So I'm going to fold it so that the green part is out. Like this. And then I find the middle of the wrap. Okay, I'm going to see. Put it like that. See how it's even. Put all my hair. I'm going to take my glasses off to do this. Okay. Now I'm going to wrap it under my hair. If you want to leave some hair out, sometimes I pull it all back, but today, since I did my hair, I'm going to leave the front of it out like that. Then you pull it tight again and make sure it's even. So then you pull it, and then I'm going to tie it like that. And then we're just going to basically tie it in a knot. See, like that. And then you just tuck the ends in on either side. Like I said, it's easier to do it than to film it. And pull it up. Push it all the way back. Glasses back on if you wear glasses, and that's it. I used to do this all the time back during the C word when I knew we weren't going to be having company and I wasn't leaving anywhere, and I didn't want to mess up my hair. I wasn't going to blow dry it and curl it and all that stuff. I just wore it in head wraps, and I got used to wearing those. And even before that, because of my anemia, my hair had gotten really thin. And it doesn't hold a style anymore like it used to. It's starting to. It's coming in fuller again, and it's growing fast. I used to have real short hair. It was like this long, and I just spiked it. And I used to get a lot of compliments on it, and I did like it, but it was hard. And you had to keep it cut every like 3 to 4 weeks. I'd have to get it cut, and I'd have to gel it every day. And I thought it was going to be so much easier. It wasn't. So long hair is a lot easier for me because the way I can style it, all I really have to do is straighten it because my hair's kind of frizzy because I'm old. But yeah, I don't have to use curlers anymore. Once in a while I'll curl just the front part of my bangs, but it'll stay that way for a couple days because I wear hairspray. So, but yeah, super easy. And you can wear whatever kind of wrap you want. You know, I wear different colors to go with my outfits, but I get the most compliments on the colorful ones. So there you go. If you decide to do it and you wear one, you know, send me a picture. I want to see how it worked out. So anyway, thanks for joining me, you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.